Hi dearest, so today we're going to be learning how to make this trendy feather hand fan with inscription. In the process, we're going to know what we made use of this gum stain for, why it's necessary, and also this feather hand fan. You can see that they're different lengths, how to make sure they are straight in our hand fan, how we did the inscription on the hand fan, how to either spread out your hand fan or make it closer, and what did we make use of pencil for, and also which glue did we use. So before we get into that, who won our last game challenge? It is Temitope Olajide. Congratulations. Please do contact us in the description, in the link below, the Dvent Craft Academy reception. You click the link and you let us know you won Fascinator Class 2. Yeah, congratulations. Okay, let's get straight into today's training. So what are we going to be making use of? So we'll be needing pencil, our bias also matching to the color of the feathers, then your hand fan skeleton, then this is the thick what do you call it, gum stain, thick gum stain. You'll be needing your scissors, you'll be needing bridal satin or taffeta, any material that matches the feathers. Then we'll be needing our cord trimmings, then measurement tape, feathers. Yeah, then you have your electric glue gun, uhu gun. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take your hand fan skeleton, and now I'm going to be putting my glue just at the edges, like so. Can you see where I'm putting it? But if you want to make it smaller, you won't put at the edge, you do middle. So depending on how wide or narrow you want it to be, that's where you put the glue. So I've done it all like this. Everything is complete as it is. Now the next thing I'm going to do is put glue around the edges like so, up and down like that. I'm going to do it to all the sticks all around like so. This, I have it like this. So now I'm going to take my thick, this is a thick gum stain, not so thick, but it's the one after the light one, and I'm spreading it all around. I'm going to cut it out to form that shape, following the edges of the hand fan skeleton. So that's what I'm doing right now. Now I'm going to do it both front and the back. Okay, so I'm tracing it right now. You see me trace it. I've shown you how to do the front, so you can do the back yourself. Now the next thing we're going to do is, yeah, I made use of both Evo stick and uhu. You can use either one. You want to spread them around the edges and in the middle, like you can see the patterns of the Evo stick, and then take your material, it could be bridal satin, and spread around. Now you can use the material straight off without putting the gum stain, but the reason why you put the gum stain is because you're going to be printing on top of it. If you use that direct, it might burn. So the next thing we're going to do is trace out where we want our inscription to be. And what I did was measure from the handle of the hand fan. I measured 3.5 inches all the way like that, making a semicircle. You could make use of a compass. I couldn't find my daughter's one. All right, I need to get one for the store. So that's what I did. Then once you're done, you trace it out with your pencil to form the shape. With a compass, it would really be much easier. So that's the bottom part of the inscription. So the next thing you want to do is do the top part of the inscription, and what I did was measure out 2 inches, tracing it like so. So if you don't have compass, I've shown you what to do. Then you trace it like so, as I'm doing, all the way down. So that has given you the part where you're going to put your inscription. So I did it both at the front and at the back, as you can see. Now I went to the printer. Now this is the design. They're designing it on the computer, and then the plotting machine is plotting it out. This is how it has plotted it out, and then they use the heat press machine, that's it over there, to press it on the hand fan. Now you can see it, how it is lovely. That's why you have to put your gum stain first to give it, not so that you don't burn your material. Okay, so the next thing I did was 1 inch. I'm going to trace the parts that I'm going to be putting my feathers. I actually did 3 lines, but finally made use of 2. So this is my head feathers. You have to pull them out. Remember I said the heights are different, so if you use them like that, it would not be equal. But before we get into that, I use them the same color of the feathers, the hand fan, the feathers, to put bias all around. So just in case you look through, you're just going to be seeing gold everywhere. So I made use of electric glue gun to do that. So I will try and drop the links of all the materials that I used in the description of this video. Amazon links, AliExpress links, and my own links. So in case you don't find it in your local store, you can shop for it there. It might not be there initially, but I'll put it later. Okay, let's get back. Alright, so I've done it all the way around. Now the next thing, I set out my feathers in different lengths, so it will help me in making sure that I put them in order of their heights. Although, so I'm putting it in the first layer. Although what I did was, when I'm putting, you know, all of them can be the same height, I take my scissors and I chop it off to make it equal. So the first thing I'm just checking, I'm putting it on the 3 layers. Remember I said I drew lines on of 1 inch starting from the inscription head all the way down. So this is me putting it, you can see I'm chopping it off to make it the length to all be equal. So I started actually putting on the 3 layers when I discovered if I continue that way, the feathers would not be enough, and I only found 3 yards of those feathers. Okay, so I decided to put only on the two markings that I gave, and it actually even still made it look very full and nice. I was so happy when that came out. I mean, you won't believe I didn't actually know how this was going to be done initially, but I just brainstormed my head, thought and thought and thought. You know, what I believe is anything is possible. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So if you say do this, haha, I will tell you it can be done, even if at the moment I don't know how to do it, but I'll tell you it can be done. And with brainstorming and the rest, and by the Holy Spirit, I get it done. So that's how actually I got this hand fan done. The inspiration that I need to pad the hand fan with the gum stain before I take it to the printer, definitely by the Holy Spirit. Only God knows what would have happened to the material after my sweat. Hey, let us know, God dear. Alright, let's get back to our training. Okay, of course you can't leave the hand fan looking like that. So the next thing I did was took my trimmings and I started from the, you know, the markings where you have the foot of the inscription. That's where I started putting my trimmings. Now when you're using the trimming, you need to make sure that the part that has hole, you're not putting glue in it. So you can see the way I'm taking it with the hot glue. I'm just positioning it in the part that has the material all the way. So I did it like this. When I took it from the front, you see when I turn it to the other side and take it round, so that gives it a symmetric look. That's the word, isn't it? Streamline, slim. Okay, well, so that's, I'm turning it right now so that it would flow. Okay, so that's what I did. I kept on doing till I went all the way round, till I got down to the bottom, yeah, of the hand fan. Okay, so now the question, before we get into more things, what is our question for today? The challenge. What are the names of the 2 machines that was used to put the inscription on this hand fan? Whoever gets it, you get to attend Miss Class 1 for free. Alright, back into before you miss this point. So the next thing I did was to put the cord also at the top part. Now that holds the hand fan, so I put it all the way round like that. And the next thing I put at the corner too. I was thinking of putting stones on it too, but I was like, it will make the hand fan too busy. So I just left it like that after putting it at the 2 corners. Remember our questions. Our question for today is, what are the 2 machines that were used to make this beautiful trendy feather hand fan with inscription? Write it in the comment section below and you get to win Miss Class 1 for free. Only one person who